meet a lot of guys here who are scared of being creepy.
Hi, this is Peter Kowalke, and I'm here today with Sasha Silberberg from OK Sasha. She's a matchmaker based in San Francisco. What makes dating and finding a partner different in San Francisco? What are the particularities of the San Francisco market for those who are in the Bay and trying to date?
So San Francisco is really interesting. I would argue that San Francisco is the most feminist city in America. And I think that, at least from a social perspective, I think that when it comes to work, we still have a lot of things to work on, especially with the tech culture, and there's all of these dudes. And so anyway, there's a lot of feminism here, and liberal and progressive and all of this stuff, right? Which is great. But in dating, it has a shadow to it, which is that it makes men feel creepy when they hit on women, because they're just berated with all of this media all the time that's saying, you make sure that you don't rape someone, make sure that you don't molest someone, make sure you don't do this, make sure you don't do that. And when you're surrounded by this strong feminist air, it can disempower men, because it makes them feel like they're being creepy if they ask a woman out. And so I see this all the time, where women are just saying, why are no guys asking me out? And the men are just saying, I'm a nice guy, I don't want to be a creepy guy, so therefore I'm not going to do anything. So I find that to be one of the bigger challenges that I face. I meet a lot of guys here who are scared of being creepy.
So what should, and I can anticipate your answers, but I'm going to let you say them. What should men and women be doing then in the San Francisco dating market, given that dynamic?
I think that with men, a good thing to do is, there's so many tiny things you can do. One of the bigger thing is obvious, which is actually asking women out, because women want you to ask them out. And not only that, but I think that people underestimate just how much power, or not power, but they underrate just how big of a brownie point it is to ask you out. So, I have an example myself. This guy asked me out. I've been asked out once in San Francisco. Explicitly, will you go on a date with me? You always hear that, oh, you want to hang out? Oh, you want to grab a coffee, right? But actually, do you want to go on a date? That's only happened to me once. And I remember the guy who asked me, I wasn't necessarily attracted to him, but I said yes, because I was just so impressed that he asked me out. I was just like, wow, you asked me out. Absolutely, I'll go on a date with you. So yeah, for men, I definitely think that's a big thing. And then for women, I think a lot of it is just giving the men all of the signals that you can, that it's okay for them to approach you, and having this awareness that there is this fear of being creepy going around.
Yeah. Should women be asking men out more too?
Even just trying to have more subtle ways of asking someone out, from a woman's perspective, that those things can work even better. So yeah, it's better. I always think it's better to be direct, but even if you do feel a little bit nervous, just maybe taking the reins just a little bit more and saying, hey, do you want to go do this thing with me? For the woman, I think that can be a really good option as well. Yeah. So I feel like a lot of women are just passive. They're not even trying.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and then they're wondering why they're not getting dates.
Right.
So thank you very much for taking the time to talk with me, Sasha. I really appreciate it. And for those who live in the San Francisco Bay Area and would like some matchmaking help, you can go to oksasha.com. Thanks again for talking with us, Sasha. I really appreciate it.
Oh my God, it was so fun.
Okay, done. Boom.